2 years ago at this time, I was in England with my son on our first international trip together, and I was 12 days no contact. So here's what happened. I was on my way to Spain, and I decided it would be a good idea to meet up with one of my followers who had been really supportive when I was still with my abuser and when we first broke up and through the process of living together but not being separated at all. So we were like, let's meet up, let's hang out. What happened was we had two very different ideas of what was going to happen. I didn't have solid boundaries at the time, but I also had the foresight to be like, I absolutely cannot date anyone right now. And so fast forward, we ended up hanging out for like a couple of days before my son and I went to Spain. And I unfortunately made the mistake of sharing pictures and videos hanging out with this person. And when I came back to the States, a lot of my followers were like viscerally angry with me for not deciding to date this person. And at the time I was like, what the heck? Like, literally, I'm days of being no contact from an abusive person, and a lot of people so desperately wanted me to pursue this relationship at this crazy time. And, looking back, what I understand from that situation is that a lot of people still believe that in order to heal, we have to be in relationship. Not any percent of my time spent healing over the last 2 years was in relationship. I've healed making a lot of connections, really healthy connections. I've had interactions that have helped me heal a lot, but none of it has been in a relationship. And two, a lot of people in our society still feel like our value comes from having a partner. I had people sending me other creators' accounts saying, you should date this person. I mean, we're talking days after I left my abuser, because people see that, they see a single person and they think, let's fix this. Let's fix this. Being single is not a bad thing. Being single does not mean you are less than. Our worth comes from ourselves. It doesn't come from the people who are around us. So please keep that in mind. Like I said, I learned from my mistake. My boundaries are now solid. Have not had a repeat of that situation, but I just am sharing this because I really wish that as a society, our views around being single and being in a relationship, I wish that our views would change, because right now we've got it a little bit out of whack. Also, I just want to say that if I had dated that person, it wouldn't have ended well. So please, you don't know what you think you know about people, and let's just cool our jets.